Hello and welcome back to another video. We are sat in the makeup chair, which can only mean one thing, and that is we're going to do some makeup together. Magically over the last week, it's really turned into spring. It's been so beautiful. We've been finishing work and it's been bright sunshine. It just makes me want to do like a glowy, natural, well, I say natural, it's not going to be natural, spring-like makeup. So that's what we're going to do today. It's not going to be a tutorial. Instead, I'm going to kind of throw it back to the OG YouTube days. I used to go absolutely mad when my favorite YouTuber would do a tag video. A lot of you might not even know what these are. These are kind of very relevant to 2012 to maybe like 2016. In today's case, we're going to do a get to know me tag. So I've actually taken the questions from the original tag. How many times am I going to say tag? But I just thought it would be a bit of fun and we can have a little chit chat. Also, I did forget to mention this marking on my face. I'm going to be honest with you, I was shaving my mustache this morning. Yes, I shave it with just a normal razor. I nicked my skin and it wouldn't stop bleeding. Now it's just left a mark on my face. So last time I had a giant spot on my face, which you can still see here. And this time I've nicked my mouth shaving it. But I'm just going to shove a load of makeup on it and hope for the best. So let's ignore it for now. I'm going to do my eyebrows. I have this new eyebrow gel from 17 from Boots. We're going to use an eyebrow pencil, which is this Revolution one. I think it's in the shade dark brown. Question number one is a very simple one. And that is, what is your name? My name is Jessica, but I even feel weird saying that because most people in my life call me Jess. People in my family call me Jay. My brother calls me Jay. I don't think he's called me Jess or Jessica in the last at least 20 years probably. Sometimes people call me Jessie. Sometimes people call me Jessie J. I do prefer being called Jess, but my name is Jessica. Next question, another really simple one. I don't really understood why this was in the get to know me tag. I'm guessing if people were watching their favorite YouTubers like boys. I don't know, is that just me? You'd want to know how tall they were compared to you? Next question is, how tall are you? And I am like 5'7"-ish. I was always like one of the tallest in school. My mum isn't very tall, she's quite short. My dad is quite tall and most of the people in his family are very tall, so I think I get it from him. I don't know if that's like average height, but sometimes when I stand next to people I feel like an absolute giant. I'm gonna go in with foundation now. This one is the Maybelline Super Stay in shade 03, still the wrong shade for me. What is the first thing that you do in the morning? I have a pretty solid morning routine now when it comes to my weekdays. My weekends are a little different. I will wake up, I will brush my teeth straight away, and I will have a cup of mint tea. I hate when people are like, I can't function without my morning coffee. Unfortunately, I am one of those people who cannot function without peppermint tea. I sound like such an old woman talking about how much I love herbal tea. Sorry if you can hear noise outside. It is very noisy today, very lively here in the big city. Okay, next I'm just gonna add a little bit of concealer. This is a Rimmel concealer. Next question is, what is your favorite color? This could be a short answer, but of course for me it's not. My favorite color now, or colors, are definitely pink and green. There's a lot of pink and green around my flat and just in things that I own in general. When I was younger, I don't know if any other girls went through this, but I feel like maybe this is a girl with brother kind of thing, but I always felt like I was too cool for pink. Girls who like pink or purple are just so basic. My favorite color used to be black. I used to say, I don't know if I want to admit this, black's my favorite color, but actually it's not a color, it's a shade, so you just don't get me. I was a bit tomboyish. Now I'm the complete opposite. I'm a girly girl. Guys, I can hear people shouting at each other. Let me go outside. One sec. Have I missed the drama? Yes, I have. Since this is a spring look, I'm going to go in with some cream products. So I'm going to use a cream bronzer. This is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in the shade Tan Lines. And I'm going to go in with the Strawberry Drip blush from Fenty Beauty. Next question is, are you a morning person or a night owl? I don't really think that this question applies to me because I used to be a night owl. When I was a teenager, on the weekends in particular, I would literally be up all night, but not what you're thinking. I wouldn't go out and party. I would literally just be in my bedroom, like watching Vines or watching YouTube. I would stay up to like 5 and then I would go to sleep and wake up at like 12 and start my day. I've really been a morning person, but I suppose now because of my job, I get up really early. Why can't we just be like an afternoon girl? I am more of a 12 o'clock in the afternoon. That is one of my favorite times. I'm gonna break the rules and I'm just gonna say that I am an afternoon girl. Does that mean that I'm getting old? What is your favorite food or snack? Favorite snack would be just anything sweet. I have such a sweet tooth. I love cakes and sweets and chocolate. And then food wise, I love Thai food. So just really like comfort food. I'm not somebody who likes kind of like posh food. Highlight, I'm going to use the Made by Mitchell champagne spray. Does that look all right? I don't know if this is blending okay. Oh god. It just dries awfully quickly, this product. I am doing this makeup to go to Tesco. I just need to get my car cleaned, you guys. It is the filthiest I've ever seen it. So I'm just gonna set all the powders with like their respective powders. For bronzer, I'm gonna use this 17 Glow and Define bronzer. This is the Boots Own, it's so nice. The next question is, where is your, favorite place to be? Honest answer is at home. I am a true introvert. I love being at home surrounded by friends or family. My home is really my safe place. Also, I do love being outside. Not like a huge, I don't know how to say this, but I'm not like a huge nature girl. I love being by the sea, and I think because I grew up like by the ocean, I just always kind of get drawn back to it. Next, I'm gonna go with blush. This is the Buttermelt blush from NYX, and I don't know what the shade is because it's rubbed off. This is a really fun question because I feel like this really tells you a lot about a person. This is, what is your favorite movie or TV show? At the moment, I'm actually watching The Middle. I've never really hear anybody talk about this TV show, but it is so good. It's like a cheesy American sitcom. I feel like you either love it or you hate it. A lot of people of my age grew up on stuff like Friends, How I Met Your Mother, that kind of thing. Even all of this makeup can't hide the cut on my mouth. I was walking through town with no makeup on this morning thinking everybody knows that I shave my mustache. Next, I'm going to do some powder. I'm going to use this Morphe Translucent Bacon Set powder, and then I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me for all over my face. Oh, and also movies. I don't have particularly a favourite movie. Why are people so loud? I love, again, like 2000s rom-com vibes. I love She's the Man. I love the Hannah Montana film. I feel like I just yearn for my childhood. Also, I have to say, and this might be embarrassing for me, but it is the absolute truth, I love Diary of a Wimpy Kid films. I'm actually not afraid to admit it. They are some of my favourite films. Now for the next question. Do you have any pets? I have a pet that lives with my mum, and it's a lovely little dog. I'll put a little picture of her up. Her name is Bella. She is, I want to say she's 14. We rescued her in Mauritius. My mum and dad found her. She was probably the size of my fist. She had mange, which is a really bad skin condition. We also rescued 2 other dogs when we lived in Cayman. The first one wasn't technically a rescue, but she was adopted from the Humane Society, and her name was Apple. She sadly passed away in 2019, but she was just the sweetest, most funniest little character. Then we also had Sandy. We had a big hurricane in Cayman when I lived there, Hurricane Ivan. It basically flooded the whole island. There was no power. My mum, my brother and I went over to Jersey, which is where we have a lot of family, and my dad stayed in Cayman, and at this point we had Apple. He was out on a walk and he saw Sandy, and she came back to our house and my dad fed her which is obviously a rookie mistake because she never left. So glad that he did because she was just the sweetest dog. I'm just gonna add a bit of life back into my face with this highlighter. Highlighter Reloaded in Just My Type by Revolution. I'm gonna add some fake freckles, just literally using a brown eyeshadow and an eyeliner brush. What says spring more than fake freckles? The next question is, what is your favorite season? I absolutely love autumn and spring. Also, this looks insane, I promise it won't in a minute. For me, summer is too hot and winter is too depressing, and I also feel like with those seasons there's a lot to look forward to. When it comes to spring and the sun starts coming out, you start looking forward to those longer days. There's hope in the air. Autumn, you're looking forward to Halloween and Christmas. And long may this weather continue. This week it has given me so much hope and positivity. I felt so negative and just anxious and upset last week, and then as soon as the sun came out I thought life is worth living, guys. I'm just gonna make my eyes a little bit more exciting. I'm gonna add a little bit of bronzer into the crease and then a little bit of sparkle onto the actual lid. Next question, if you could travel anywhere, where would it be? Honestly, just want to go back to where I grew up. So I grew up in the Cayman Islands for 8 years, in Grand Cayman, that's where I was born. I lived in Mauritius for 8 years and I haven't been back to either of those places since we moved. I would just love to go back there and relive some childhood memories. Next question is one of my favorites. What is your favorite song at the moment? My favorite song at the moment is Roddy by Joe. He is my favorite artist this year so far, and also I've just been loving anything by Japanese house. It's now time for mascara. I'm going to use this Revolution Wispify and a dirty old eyelash curler. This takes very deep concentration, guys. Screw getting a lash lift. This makes me feel alive. This question is quite deep. It is, what is your biggest fear? So here we go. My biggest fear is following a path in life that is not for me. I've always been somebody who's kind of searched for what is right for me. I've been down a few paths that would be right for majority of people. Studying after school ends, so going on to uni or college. So I left school at 16. I absolutely hated school. I thought that when you left school you went into some kind of other education and then you figured it all out, which for a lot of people it is the case, but for me it's absolutely not the case. And I feel like even now at 26, like I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't really know what I want, and that's okay, but as long as I'm being true to myself and following the path that I want to follow, that's the main thing. You need to follow your heart and what's right for you. That brings us to our last question. I feel like this has gone so quickly. I'm going to use the Traced Out Pencil Lip Liner by Fenty Beauty in the shade Riri. Lipstick, I'm going to use this Lancome lipstick in the shade 06 Rose New. This is the Fenty Gloss Bomb in Grape Splash. It's my favourite lip gloss. Now, apologies if I'm speaking weird whilst doing this, but you gotta do what you gotta do. But the last question, again, is quite deep, and it is, what can you not live without? I'm gonna start with, actually I'm gonna line my lips and then talk to you because I can't talk like that. So stuff that I can't live without, if I'm gonna go for the humorous answer, but my phone. I am, like a lot of people these days, probably addicted to my phone more than I should be. It has been one of my resolutions not to be on it as often. I just love my phone, I'm sorry. But the real answer, and the one that's most important, is I can't talk whilst doing this. It's my friends and family. I mean, it's the obvious answer. It's the only answer for me, really. I literally could not live without them. They are what gets me through my hard days. They are what make my good days great. Sorry, there's just so much noise going on right now. I feel really embarrassed. That was the last question, which leads us on to the lip gloss. I haven't worn this lip combo together before. This might be a spring fave. I feel like this is it's giving very much spring and I love it. Okay, let's set this face. Right, brace yourselves. My favorite bit. Made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble on. Even though the get to know me tag is kind of like cringe, I think it is a good way to get to know someone. So I hope you learned something new. Maybe you related to something. I hope you like this makeup look as well. I think it's Very nice. I never know what to say. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you want me to ramble on about next, because I'm sure I could find something to talk about. I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.